Okay, 7 o'clock. I'd like to start the meeting. Please rise for the pledge.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Just please make a note that Councilman Studnicka is absent tonight. Old business, approval of minutes. The regular meeting minutes of November 16, 2023 were provided for review. I need a motion to approve the regular meeting minutes of November 16, 2023 as presented.
So moved.
I have a motion and a second. Call a roll.
Mr. Bueller?
Yes.
Mr. Clemens?
Yes.
Mr. Brungard?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Major?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Motion passed. Audience participation. Is there anyone in the audience that would like to address the council on an item that is not on the agenda? No takers. New business. Item number 2 is application approval for the Parks and Recreation Board. There are 7 open positions on the Parks and Recreation Advisory Board. The positions were advertised and 7 applicants were received. The PRAB met, reviewed the applications, and recommends the following new appointments. Adam Bremer to the Lansing Parks and Recreation Advisory Board for a term ending December 31st, 2024. Jeff Conklin to the Lansing Parks and Recreation Advisory Board for a term ending 31 December 2025. The PRAB also recommends the following reappointments for a term ending December 31st, 2025. Robert Lamborn, Tricia Howell, Dana Fontenot, Casey Worrell, and Bill Dupre.
So moved.
First, I'll ask for a motion. I need a motion to appoint Adam Bremer to the Lansing Parks and Recreation Advisory Board for a term ending December 31st, 2024, and Robert Lamborn, Tricia Howell, Dana Fontenot, Casey Worrell, Bill Dupre, and Jeff Conklin to the Lansing Parks and Recreation Advisory Board for a term ending 31 December 2025. Now I'll take a motion.
So moved.
Second.
I think I have a motion and a second. Call a roll.
Mr. Bueller?
Yes.
Mr. Clemens?
Yes.
Mr. Brungard?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Major?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Item number 3 is application approval for the tree board. There are 3 open positions on the tree board. The positions were advertised and 1 person has applied. The tree board met, reviewed the application, and recommends the appointment of Al Gledhill for a term ending 31 December 2026. So I need a motion to approve appointing Al Gledhill to the tree board for a term ending December 31st, 2026.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Call roll.
Mr. Bueller?
Yes.
Mr. Clemens?
Yes.
Mr. Brungard?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Major?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Motion passed. Item number 4 is approval of Leavenworth Fire District 1 Board reappointment application. There are 2 open positions on the Leavenworth County Fire District 1 Board. The positions were advertised and 1 person has reapplied. So I need a motion to reappoint Rob Gaslin to the Leavenworth County Fire District 1 Board for a 4-year term ending December 31st, 2027.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion? Thanks for coming. Call a roll.
Mr. Bueller?
Yes.
Mr. Clemens?
Yes.
Mr. Brungard?
Yes.
Mr. Gardner?
Yes.
Mr. Kirby?
Yes.
Mr. Major?
Yes.
Mr. Garvey?
Yes.
Motion passed. Item number 5 is approval of the annual CMB licensing. Each year, the business that holds a CMB license must be renewed by the city and the state. The required reviewing of the applications has been done. There are no changes to the applications from previous years. The licensing fee and Kansas state stamp tax have been paid for 2024. So I need a motion to approve the cereal malt beverage license renewals for Aldi Inc. at 1217 North Main Street, Lansing Quick Stop at 601 South Main Street, Quick Trip number 188 at 1205 North Main Street, Shreve Nevis Inc., doing business as Finish Line at 506 North Main Street, and Truman Town LLC, doing business as Woody's Gas Express at 109 4H Road.
So moved. Second.
I have a motion and a second. Any discussion on this one? No discussion. Call a roll.
Mr. Bueller,
Yes.
Mr. Clemens,
Yes.
Mr. Brungard,
Yes.
Mr. Gardner,
Yes.
Mr. Kirby,
Yes.
Mr. Major,
Yes.
Mr. Garvey.
Yes.
Motion passed. Reports, any department heads? Chief? No? City attorney?
Another report, Mayor.
All right. And city administrator, Tim?
One of the items I had put in my report were our updated youth basketball registration numbers. And I think Jason maybe even mentioned this to you guys at one point, but our numbers are 276 children playing basketball in our Parks and Rec programs this year. That's up from 210 last year. So you think about that, that's just a huge increase. I think that really shows what a great job Jason and Christina and our entire team do, and also all the volunteers who help coach and our referees and everything. So that's great. The other thing to keep in mind with that too, with that many teams and that many leagues, we just couldn't do that without the school district. So we're thankful to the school district for letting us use their gymnasiums for practice.
I was going to ask that. Is that where all are they playing now? Where all are the games now? I know we went to using some of the school gyms, which is incredible.
We haven't had enough teams since COVID to do that, but this year we have enough again. We're going to use the activity center all day, and then we'll probably have at least a half day at the intermediate school.
Intermediate school. Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Yep. Is use the gyms. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you.
Some of our infrastructure projects are coming along well. We just received half of the light poles for Center Drive, so hopefully we'll start seeing a little bit more progress on that project. The drainage project for Valley Drive, I think that's mostly complete. And then if you guys remember, that'll be on pause until school gets out, and they'll do the pipe under 4-H Road. So good things are happening there. I know we put the quarterly financial report in the council packets. And I think I've said this to you guys before, but especially those of you who have been here 10 years, 12 years, just think about how far we've come. Think about where we were, coming out of the recession, what our fund balances were. We're much healthier financially than we were 10 or 12 years ago. So you guys deserve a lot of credit for that. The department heads deserve a lot of credit for that. We're just in a really good financial place right now. So I'm really proud of where the city's at. And then we added a library report in there. It was a little bit late, but we were waiting on some data from the state library, so that was added into the agenda as well. So please look at that. The Purple Wave auction, that was completed last week. We raised $41,000 selling our surplus equipment. That van that was 16 years old got $17,000. So kind of shows you what the used car market is like right now. Our 2007 Ranger that was covered in rust, that got almost $7,000. So we feel like we did pretty well on that vehicle auction. So
Yeah.
that's pretty.
Yeah.
But that's all I have for right now.
All right.
Where does that money go? Does it go back to the
Equipment replacement.
Equipment. Yeah. Okay. Well, before I go around the horn, I'd just like to thank everybody that supported the Mayor's Christmas Tree Program. Doing really well there this year, which is awesome. And hopefully next year we won't compete with the Chiefs when we do our program. So we're looking at how we can move that up. Okay, we'll go around the horn. Greg.
So, on this day in history, Mayor, it's December 7th. Everybody knows what happened on December 7th, 1941. However, on December 7th, 1942, the first concert of the Philharmonic Society of New York, the third Philharmonic Symphony in the United States, was performed on Broadway Street in New York to 600 people. That's all I have, Mayor.
Yeah, well, I appreciate that. Dan.
Nothing to report, Mayor. Thank you.
Carrie.
Beth does an outstanding job. And I meant to say this publicly before, but just everything she does is just so spot on. And when I ask her a question, she is within a few dollars of knowing it. It's able to remember it. So I'm just very, very impressed with the job she does. That's all I have.
All right, thanks, Gary. Kevin?
I'd like to say thank you to all the volunteers who signed up, and Jason, I believe we're maxed out on board members at the Parks and Rec Advisory Board, so that's going real well as the sign-ups and the coaches. And yes, I echo Gary's words on Beth and the rest of the staff. So that's all I have.
All right, thanks, Kevin. Gene?
I'll just off what you said about the mayor's Christmas tree. I usually come up here once a week, and I walked in the other day and that tree was full. And through social media, I think helped. We got the word out, and then I saw this afternoon that all the tags have been taken. So appreciate it. Thanks to everybody. I know we have people that take entire families, and so it's a good deal. Good deal for the kids. That's all I have.
All right, thanks, Gene. Marcus?
Yeah, great job on the basketball. It's growing, you know. It's Lansing, community of Lansing. It's showing. I wanted to compliment the street crews with the snow and the detail that we've had. Great job on that. That's great. The volunteers for tonight's boards and so forth. Thank you so much, Rob. Thanks again. I know we talked about that before, but can't do it without you. I really appreciate what you've done over the last 4 years, and I look forward to the next 4 years of you doing that. And then the improvements to our town center, our road network and everything out there, looks great. I'm excited. 18-wheeler is going to be able to get in and get out. We're going to get there, and the KCK Community College is going to come up, and Tractor Supply is going to come up. I mean, it's going to be good. So, thank you. Thanks again for the volunteers. I appreciate it. Yep, that's all I got, Mayor.
Thanks, Marcus. Jesse?
Yeah, thank you to the volunteers especially, but really thank you to all of our hardworking employees in the city. I ditto what Marcus said about the snow removal. You know, I mean, it was a quick snow. It came out of nowhere, and it was really cleaned up really quickly. So I got up, and my street was already pushed before I even got out of bed, I think. So, but we appreciate all your hard work that you guys do. And with that, I make a motion to adjourn.
Second.
I have a motion and a second to adjourn. Call the roll.
Mr. Bueller,
Yes.
Mr. Clemens,
Yes.
Mr. Brungard,
Yes.
Mr. Gardner,
Yes.
Mr. Kirby,
Yes.
Mr. Major,
Yes.
Mr. Garvey.
Yes.
We are adjourned. Thank you.